Part 4, Communication Etiquette. Let's take a moment on this beautiful morning to honor the shy and reserved. Oh, hang on. I messed up. Hang on. Can I leave? No, I don't want to skip. Okay, I'll do this. I'll open my queue. So I'm gonna play the ad for a bit while I do that, guys. Okay. Back to it. Alright, that's the first dialogue. Alright, it looks like our condition has stabilized. This episode might have been triggered by a scare, but the bigger issue seems to be that this radiotherapy machine suddenly lost power. In any case, she needs rest for now, and we need to ensure that radiotherapy device doesn't malfunction again. That's good to hear. It seems you arrived just in the nick of time. This really scared Lisa. None of us had ever have an episode like that. None of us had ever seen her have an episode like that before. We were really at a loss. Unfortunately, this apple cannot produce apple juice, so what can we do to help her regain her health? We'll just have to wait for now. Hmm. Perhaps Miss Sotheby will have some good ideas. Please, excuse this apple's excessive concern. Miss Sotheby? Sotheby is leaning on the bed, her face so close to Crystalla's that her breath is making her hair flutter on her forehead.
Are you sure she'll wake up if we just wait?
Her voice sounds cautious. That's how it worked the last few times.
But she sounds like a trapped two-horned beast.
You're right. She looks uneasy.
Maybe conventional medicine isn't ideal for her. I think she needs something specific to her condition.
But we don't even know what her illness is. Oh. It's a congenital condition. There's no other case like it in the world. Not exactly cancer, but something similar to that type of illness. Of course, this is just the apple's assessment.
It's the Coochie-Bun disease.
Her decisive words fall like a coin to the ground.
The Coochie-Bun disease. It's obvious. She needs an injection of pain-relieving dew twice a day and should take 3 toad egg calcium tablets. The red one will have to be cut in half and eaten in 2 doses. Hair loss, peeling skin on fingers. They are clear signs of the Coochie-Bun disease.
Oh, that's the side effects from radiation therapy, though, also. After a brief, awkward silence, they decide to ignore this unheard of term. Right. We don't know what her illness is. Maybe we just don't know her that well.
Louise doesn't understand.
How many hours already into the stream? We are 240 hours into the stream. So, made good progress. Third of the way through. And the confusion flickers into the bee's eyes. Also, hi Rico.
Huh?
A cautious yet crucial inquiry.
No, that's not what I mean.
I don't mean we don't want to play with her often. I mean, we don't play with her often, I mean. You see, we do like each other, but
We're afraid of breaking the glass.
right. We're afraid of bumping into her and knocking her over, well, like now.
Danger!
The Scout manual says we mustn't harm our teammates, whether intentionally or unintentionally. We must protect our team as much as possible, including from accidents. Indeed, we tend to arrange fewer field missions. We, indeed, we tend to arrange fewer field missions for her. We've also installed a number of safety measures in her room to stop her from falling or having sudden episodes. Yes, we've been doing our best to ensure health and safety. After all, her body's not quite like that of an ordinary person. It's not a difficult concept to understand. Fragile things must be well protected. People have always set such rules. No matter how simple the logic, for a child who's persistent to the point of stubbornness, it isn't so easy to grasp. It warrants a long and thoughtful contemplation in her own way.
Oh, I see. That's why she says she wants to go outside and wants to eat snacks with everyone. She wants to eat those delicious butternut candies, cinnamon sweets, and the cheese sauce that makes you joyfully ticklish.
Sotheby looks at Cristallo lying on the bed. So, you don't really have many friends, do you?
So you don't really have many friends, do you?
Ladies' Code of Conduct, Revised Edition, Chapter 4, Conversational Etiquette. Number 1. One must always be judicious in our speech, avoid harsh extreme words, and conceal any overly strong emotions.
Friends. You will have good friends. Miss Cristallo, you will wake up, and you will eat the most delicious snacks in the world, and you will have the most friends of anyone that ever was.
Sotheby takes a deep breath.
Miss Fatin. Sotheby used to apply for an expedition outside the suitcase. The purpose is to, gather ingredients for the cure for the Kuchi-Wun disease. I know the recipe for it, and it's tongue of a wild deal cow, a hoof from an extinguished four-legged beast, one not all spicy Jamaican pepper, and an ever-flying, never-dying immortal flower. They're all easy to find, but sadly I don't have any of them here. So, Sotheby hopes Miss Persica to approve her application. May I please be allowed to venture outside the suitcase to find these materials? Then I can cure Miss Cristallo.
Outside the suitcase? Miss Masson takes a deep breath. In the past, your materials were always procured by the manor servants. They might not even exist. Sotheby blinks.
Don't worry, Miss Masson. I'll find them.
Need a scout to help you? Sotheby glances down at Typhon, who is tied around her waist. Typhon smiles back at her. So be it. Oh! I agree. Timekeeper! A sincere reminder, Timekeeper. Even though we now have the Equilibrium umbrella, to deal with the storm. There are plenty of other dangers out there.
True, but perhaps she isn't as oblivious to the outside world as you think.
Mhm.
After all, she diagnosed Kristal's illness, did she? Something none of us could do.
Nonsense. Oh, sorry. This apple was trying to convince himself, but unfortunately failed.
The Kuchi Bunbun disease? Yes, the Kuchi Bunbun disease. But that's not even a recorded illness. Maybe not, but
What do I have to lose? Vernon seems reluctant to say any more, but she turns to Sotheby.
now, Sotheby, go ahead. You have my permission to leave the suitcase, so you gather the materials you need. Really? I can go? Yes. Hooray!
Sotheby feels an unprecedented surge of energy.
But, for your safety, there are some things you must remember. I'm afraid we won't be able to assign more people to accompany you. So remember to keep your tracking device with you at all times. You have a 6-hour time limit. When your 6 hours are over, whether you've got all the ingredients or not, you must return the suitcase. At that time, Sonetto will pick you up based on Frank's location. So, don't worry about making your way back. Lastly, always carry the equilibrium umbrella. If there are any signs of the storm, contact us immediately and return the suitcase.
Sotheby frowns as she listens, giving a serious nod from time to time. Even after Bertha finishes, she remains absorbed in the instructions, appearing somewhat dazed.
A brand new solo adventure. Yes, this time it is just you. So, are you ready?
Sotheby blinks, takes a deep breath.
I understand. Sotheby is ready.
Number 2. Maintain eye contact and a sincere smile when engaging conversation, as a smile enhances one's influence.
I'm going to find some real corn to make real popcorn.
Walkerland Avenue. Step right up, come get your Easter goods. We've got 'em all, and at a fair price. The street is thick with activity. The crowd is bustling between sellers, carting their goods. A hawker, laden with leather bags, wine jugs, and colorful plastic hairpins and jewelry, is eagerly selling his lackluster wares. Hey, you! No, don't just look and leave. Did you know that the world's first edible Easter bunny was made by the Germans in the 16th century? We make bunnies out of chocolate now, but the original was all sugar. Oh, and did you also know that the bunny is actually the pet of the goddess Estra? Ha! Not bad, hawker. And the goddess pet is made of chocolate. Ain't that something? Come on up and get one, kid. Hey, come on, it's chocolate. What kind of kid doesn't like chocolate?
Hey, I am not a kid, and don't touch my head.
Oh, my apologies, my lady. You ordered up so nicely, I should have known that you're no ordinary girl. The hawker sized up Sotheby. Oh boy. Well, an elegant and beautiful lady such yourself surely wouldn't want to leave Walkerland Avenue empty-handed. How about an Easter bunny? Or maybe hot cross buns and Easter eggs with a custom design?
Thank you for your kind introduction, but I'm looking for something. Do you know where I can find an immortal flower?
What? Is some kind of joke? Huh.
An immortal flower. Don't tell me you don't know it. It's Artemis' little guardian. with branches bearing pounds of grain-like fruits?
Rice? Well, I guess you found something like that in the forest. The hawker's hands begin to move subtly.
You're right. Then I suppose I should look in the forest. Could you point me in the direction of the nearest one? Or the countryside, the wilds? Do you know how to get there?
Oh, Sotheby. A pearl earring set with ruby falls into his palm. Oh, the nearest way to the countryside? Let me think. A pearl necklace slips from her neck. The nearest countryside area. That would be Grey Dog Hill. You can take a cab at the train station from here. That's just one stop away. Of course, if you prefer, you can ride in one of our carts. How does that sound, my lady? My horse will have you there in only 3 hours. He's stealing from her.
3 hours? No, that won't do at all.
The hawker's hand reaches for Sotheby's watch. If you want to get there faster, we do have a motorized vehicle, but it'll cost you.
That's no problem.
Hey, lady! Hello, Jakey Artist. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. A stony-faced, hunchbacked little man, wearing a flat cap, comes over, looking rather unhappy. The hawker deftly hands Sotheby's watch and slips it into his wine bag, then gives a signal to the one called Levy. Levy understands immediately. So, this little lady wants to go to Grey Dog Hill, huh?
That's right.
And I needs to get to. You're trying to get to there within the hour?
Yes.
Let me think. This one's a tough nut. And needs to find a rig to say that I can go that fast. I mean, Grey Dog Hill, that's real far off. Usually take a day to prepare for a trip out there. As Levy speaks, the hawker's always hard picking the ornaments from Sotheby's belt.
Please, it's ever so important to me. Immortal flowers only grow in the grasslands. It's the only place I can get one. I'll pay you lots and lots of money.
Oh, Sotheby. Levy and the hawker change a glance. Alright, come on, lady. Let's take the motor car. You know what's funny is if these two were honest, like they weren't trying to steal from her, it'd be okay if they wanted to ask for more money. Because like Sotheby would give it. He's a little bit naive, honestly, but she does pay well and tips well. But the fact they're like stealing from her on top of like charging her for this is like real scummy behavior. Well, hopefully Sonata will get the stuff back. Back to the cemetery. Grey Dog Hill. Alright, we're here. The nearly broken down vehicle shudders for a moment. Then with a puff of exhaust, it stops with a clatter.
Wonderful. How can I possibly thank you? Here, take my jewelry. You can have it all.
Oh, she was already gonna give it anyway. Oh, alright then. Oh man. Lee beat off his hands, expectation in his eyes. Sotheby touches her ears, then her neck, wrists, and waist. They're already gone. As Levy watches her, his expression grows increasingly suspicious.
Huh? That's strange. Wasn't I wearing them when I left?
You mean you ain't got no money?
No, you see, it's a misunderstanding. If I don't have money, I can have money, I just...
So, I brought you all this way for nothing. Anger is holding in Levy's voice. The small man slowly gets to his feet. His shadow grows longer and longer, until it looks like a giant beech tree. Alright, Sotheby, time for poison damage.
Wait, you're not? You're also an arcanist?
You think you can push me around because I'm small, pal? Huh? You better watch yourself, little lady. Either you hand over some proper jewelry, or I'll teach you a lesson you won't forget.
Goodness, sir, you're being very rude indeed.
The giant shadow grows closer and closer. Sotheby can hear her heartbeat in her chest.
Bodyguards! Where are the bodyguards?
Are we fighting? Oh, we're fighting. Well, Sotheby is kind of OP, so. Oh, it's not my Sotheby though. Ugh. Okay. Well, I know how to play Sotheby at least, so that's something. Mm, no, let's go with unfinished tone here.
Wow, so many things that I haven't seen.
Maybe. Oh, actually, hang on. Give me a second here. If I exit, will it start me back from the cutscene? It might. We can skip ahead, I think. Back in the hospital. Yep. Okay, one second. Yeah, okay. Phew. I was worried I might skip all the way past. Forgot I want to read this. Ooh, okay. No enemy description. Oh, good then. Unfinished zone. Here we go.
Wow, so many things that I haven't seen. What's this? What's that? I tripled the ingredients this time.
Oh, you poor, poor, sad little man. You're about to be in a world of pain. Sotheby is not to be messed with.
What's this? I know what this is. This is the gift, well prepared for you.
Have some poison.
I've already said that Sotheby doesn't need a bodyguard.
Lovely, Sotheby. Good show. Alright, let's continue here.
Wow, I won? Really? I won? All by myself. Hm, nobody can make Sotheby the great potion alchemist surrender.
The girl revels in her victory. You ugly, stupid witch! I hope your stomach rots and maggots crawl out your eyes.
Huh, how incredibly rude. You'll never be a gentleman with that kind of behavior.
Sotheby brushed the dust off her clothes and peered in the distance. A few old houses stand in the distance. It looks like a farm.
That was a good place to ask. Maybe they know where I can find a immortal flower. Oh, and they have an orchid. I might find a Dale cow tongue in there. What's a great idea? The clever Sotheby fears nothing. Huh? Where did Miss Burton's tracker go?
Oh no. Uh-oh. Hey, Sonetto, I hope you've been following along and not just waiting for the tracker. Oh, it's in the box of jewelry. Okay. Well, sometimes you gotta learn your lessons the hard way. I just am glad that it doesn't have to be like a physically violent lesson, you know? Something you can take care of yourself, thankfully. Part 5. Dressing Etiquette. Running and skipping along, through a burn of familiar return, embracing an immeasurable transcendence. Upon the suitcase.
Timekeeper, we lost contact with Miss Sotheby's tracking device 2 hours ago. Where was the last infrared signal received? In a small town called Willoughby. I took the liberty of looking into its history. The most notable recent report is about a racetrack shooting incident 3 years ago. The report states that an armed assailant entered the venue and shot and killed everyone sitting in the VIP section with 7.32 mm caliber bullets. Despite the high-profile nature of the crime, the assailant was never caught, and the case remained unsolved. The assailant wasn't caught on the spot? No, and there were no fingerprints or traces left behind. No, all investigative leads inexplicably went cold. The victims were all wealthy businessmen from other towns. Their families jointly sued the local police department, accusing them of shielding the perpetrator, but the court did not rule in their favor. It is a poor town with extreme aversion to outsiders. This incident highlighted the tension between townspeople and wealthy outsiders. No one in the town ever even wants to find the perpetrator. In fact, it's believed they do their best to cover for each other, because any one of them could be the killer. Timekeeper, I'm worried that the situation might spiral out of our control. Hello? Is anyone home? I'd like to ask you a question.
Several pairs of eyes peek through the cracks in the various windows, doors, and drafty wooden boards. They all stare at the girl.
Hey, I know you're home. I know you can hear me.
The eyes remain unmoved.
I'm ever so sorry to disturb you, but I want to ask if any of you have seen an immortal flower, or Jamaican pepper, or Dale cow tongue. I really need to find them to heal my friend.
The eyes glance at each other. Then, there's a sound of movement inside the house.
Where are you from? Huh? Where am I from? Um, I'm from a suitcase. I mean, I'm from the Great Sotheby's Manor. Yes, my name is Sotheby. Sotheby?
Murmurs break outside the house.
That rich guy? The potion making family. Bah, you liar.
The murmuring stops. Sotheby swallows nervously.
Come in, child.
Little Scout nervously twiddles her thumbs.
Miss Sotheby will be okay, won't she?
Is it too late for this apple to raise an objection now?
Timekeeper, should we send someone out to find her? Timekeeper.
It's not time yet. Give Sotheby a chance. Old House Interior, Grey Dog Hill. So, your friend's sick, and you need to gather ingredients to help her.
Yes, exactly.
The old TV, showing a fuzzy Saturday family broadcast, crackles in the background. The paint is peeling off the fireboard walls. The sound of the stew bubbling on the stove, mixed with the police sirens on the TV, creates an ominous atmosphere. I see. You must be a very kind child to do all that. Coffee? A grease-stained glove offers a cup. The scorched, thick substance inside is almost unrecognizable.
Oh, thank you. You let me in because you know where I can find an immortal flower, right?
Or maybe they're just being nice and kind.
It's the most difficult ingredient I need for my potion. But once I find this, I can get the others in a jiffy. Wow, this coffee tastes really strange. My apologies, but may I ask what you added to it?
Uh-oh. A few interest items. My children believe we should serve our guests the best. Out of the shadows rolls a wheelchair, carrying an elderly woman.
It's a little sour.
It'll be country folk drink. Of course, you wouldn't be used to it. The elderly woman spits on the floor near Sotheby's feet.
Oh no, of course not.
Just say thank you. As if to prove something, Sotheby gulps down the rest of the coffee. The elderly woman gives a satisfied smile. There you go. That's good etiquette. My children will like you.
Thank you very much. So, now, can you tell me about the immortal flower?
Immortal flowers. We know about those. My child will tell you. Uh-oh. Red flags.
Thank you, but where is your child? I haven't seen anyone.
Wait a moment. He'll... Three boys the same age run down the stairs, carrying something covered with a black cloth.
Sticky head! Sticky head! Sticky head!
Oh, they're using Elich's portrait. Oh boy. I mean, I usually like I like how when they reuse assets, but using Alicia's portrait here is hitting a bit close to home. Not hitting a bit close to home. Is a little bit what do you call this? He's dredging up some memories of the main story. The three boys shout as they slam whatever's covering the black cloth on the table in front of Sotheby. They then jump on the nearby sofa and sit cross-legged.
Hello?
A sound like gnawing mice comes from under the black cloth. Startled, Sotheby turns to look at it.
Oi!
Something soft with a foul stench flies towards Sotheby's head. A smelly sock from one of the boys. Eh. The boy's now barefoot is hanging in the air as he leisurely watches Sotheby. Did Sotheby dodge?
I'm a guest. You can't just throw a sock in my face. Shut up, sneaky head.
Sotheby's face turns bright red.
I'm not. You.
The elderly woman stands up from her seat, walks over to the three boys, and slaps each one hard across the face.
Oh my! There's no need to do that. Please don't hit them on my account.
The elderly woman sits back down, spitting in the boy's direction.
Um, may I ask, do any of you know where I might find the immortal flower?
The three boys remain silent.
What? What are you asking? The immortal flower? Ask my child, little apple. Ask my child, little apple. I am, but they're not answering me.
The elderly woman licks her tongue, lights a pipe, and extinguishes the match with a flick. A cloud of grey smoke obscures her face. Choked laughter squeezes through her nose. She hunches over, her hands trying to turn the wheels of her wheelchair. As she maneuvers around the seats, she places her hand on the black cloth covering the container on the table.
Not those three brats. This is my child.
She pulls out the cloth to reveal a glass container. A human head with unblinking eyes floating inside. Oh, this turned into horror real quick.
I understand now. It must be my fault. It must be my fault because. Timekeeper. Only 1 hour left. I know. We just start preparing a rescue plan.
Virgin has a plan, right?
I'll begin a search based on the last known location. Timekeeper, what's wrong? I'd like to wait a little longer.
Tension rises, but a clear voice cuts the serious atmosphere.
Timekeeper, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I said some bad things to Miss Sotheby. She must have wanted to go outside because of me. A scout should never leave a cellmate in danger. I followed the rules of the scout manual and I'm ready to accept my punishment. What are you talking about?
But the little scout seems unwilling to explain further. Her voice is trembling.
I'm worried. Miss Sotheby, she might already be.
Let's not go there necessarily. She could just be kidnapped, which I think is what's happening here. The elderly woman leans against the glass container, gazing affectionately at the head inside.
My dear child, we finally have our own little money bank. What?
The elderly woman gets down from her wheelchair, limps over to the kitchen cabinet, and pulls out a rifle.
Tell those fools on Sizemore Road we've got a rich little girl. Let's see how much we can squeeze out of her. You can't do this. The police will come and arrest you. The police?
The room bursts into laughter.
We prefer the term dogs for those fools at Sizemore Road.
The elderly woman raises her rifle, aiming the dark barrel of the 7.62mm caliber gun directly at Sotheby. Oh, okay, she's the assailant. And here I was thinking that the story about this 50 years ago was like just a random anecdote to scare people, but no, straight up, it is actually a Chekhov's gun. Is it 4-in-1? Yep, it's 4-in-1. Well, thankfully, don't have that much health. Oh, yay! A leech has a portrait and an NPC now. Cool. Alright, here we go. Oof.
Wow,
I'll face
so many
advantage.
things that I haven't seen.
Stay calm, Sotheby. Stay calm. Think about what bodyguards would do. You're facing a real gun right now. The only thing you do is be faster than it. Libergalose. Well done, Sotheby. She lost the gun. Now, uh, what's this feeling? Uh, I feel dizzy.
The coffee.
Fool, you drank the old hag's coffee. What? The old hag's coffee. It's not the strength you're supposed to have. One bottle and you're teetering on the edge. Two bottles and you're sent to heaven. Is it really that powerful? What's in the recipe? You.
Alright, can go on
What's
one
this?
first because their monks will build faster.
What's that?
See?
Ah, it seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
Right.
Bodyguards! Ow! Ow!
It should be. Is there a point to me doing triple? Oh, that lasts for longer. Well, considering they sealed my Moxie, probably a good idea to do that. I'll focus on the front one first, I think. Oh, I was about to burn up. Actually, I should probably heal. Yeah, let's do that.
What's this? This is my best formula. The ingredient store
Keep us
owner
out
said it was
alive, shall we?
very effective. Please believe me. Ow!
I think that kid just bit us. Huh. Gross. Nice. Okay. One
This is my
and
best.
two.
What's that? Ah, it seems to be mixed up.
There we go.
Ah, it seems to be mixed up.
I have a suspicion that
This
this
should be
actually scripted
fine,
fight,
right?
but we'll see.
Ow!
We'll see in a bit. Oh, wasn't actually work. Ooh. Not expecting that, but I'll take it. Alright, let's do some more of these. Burn the first one. And let's go with health
This is my
and
best form.
debuff.
What's that? I tripled the ingredients this time.
I wonder if to see this permanent. Might be because of the coffee. Yep, we're good. Yeah, it's permanent. That's fine. Dares to call me a witch.
This is my best formula. Ah,
Moxie,
it
but
seems
being
to be
locked on
mixed
hard that
up.
way.
It should be fine, right?
I think it should be fine, Sotheby. You're probably good.
This is my best. What's this? The ingredient store owner
Oh,
said
we're about
it's
to do
very
ultimate.
effective. I tripled the
Let's keep us
ingredients
on
this
time, shall
time.
we? It's fine. That's fine. Oh,
I've already said that Sotheby doesn't need a bodyguard.
oh, I see. Yeah, it was scripted. I feel like I could have like beaten them, but eh. We fulfilled the objective of holding on for 6 rounds. And funny enough, I think that is like It's a little tongue-in-cheek thing where they said 6 hours, so you know, little bit of what do you call this? Reusing of details to create a nice little pattern. 6 rounds, 6 hours. So Sonetto is coming here to save us. Come on, Sonetto!
She got away.
Her mad screams echo through the valley. Sotheby runs at full speed without so much as a glance backward. The crazed old woman quickly reloads her rifle. Bullets slice through the air towards Sotheby's retreating figure. Bang, bang. The 7.62 millimeter caliber bullets whiz through the withered grass, skimming the hem of Sotheby's dress. It looks like it's about to rain. The scent of soil fills her nostrils as the sticky ground makes her steps increasingly heavy. Her legs give way, and she slips in the mud.
She's here.
Always quickly tracks the footprints of his brothers. By the time Sotheby comes to her senses, the three boys have caught up to her, circling her like hyenas.
Why are you chasing me? I only want a simple question.
One of the boys squats down, grabs Sotheby's beautifully tied hair with one hand. The three boys laugh together. She asked me why!
She asks you why. We don't have a reason. You're that? You don't have a reason. It's just for fun.
4 words.
It's just for fun.
Sotheby can't comprehend such an idea.
Sotheby's Diary, April 15th. I can hear that laughter again. The laughter of the sucker rats. It started again. I asked them why they're laughing like that. I told them how they're very rude and uncomfortable it is. And they said it's for fun. Sona Swift!
The three boys' smiles freeze. Sotheby pulls herself off the ground. Her dress is torn. The tattered fabric drags on the ground, covered in dirt.
Just for fun? Fuego burn!
The flame starts small but soon grows. Ooh, Sotheby's villain arc! Let's go! Flames rise on the boys' feet, illuminating their terrified face in its amber glow. There's a rumble of thunder. Rain is coming. The flames burn fiercely.
This scene, it feels like I've seen it before, just... "10 more minutes. Timekeeper, I have prepared these portable floppy disks for you. They should aid you in your search."
The flames climb the grass, not the pan legs of the boys. Even the pouring rain can't stop its growth. The rain falls, the fire rises. As Sotheby stands watching, the hem of her dress also catches fire.
Who dares call me a witch? I knew it. Mr. Carson must have lied to me. How could I have slept through it all? For the cries in my nightmares from this four-legged beast, and the children outside the window at Cristalla mentioned, I played with them. Yes, it was on that birthday. I remember it all now. Dirt, rain, and the hooves of the four-legged beast trampling me. And then... and their laughter. Turns out there are many kinds of laughter, and not all are friendly.
The flames continue to rise. They have reached her waist. This fire is better than any fire. Better than the fire in the Christmas Eve fireplace, the fire in the snow-covered villa, the fire at the tea dance, and the fire at the Toscanini concert. It's real fire, one that will devour everything.
Hmm. It seems having good memories is always a good thing.
Sotheby pulls herself out her memories and looks at the three boys in front of her. She sighs in relief, a smile on her face.
Flames extinguished.
Okay, she pulled herself back.
Petrification release.
The boys flee in panic. Their screams echo through the valley. It's unlikely they will ever bully anyone again. The rain is still falling, soaking Sotheby's head and shoulders. Her knees are muddy, and her arms are scratched and bleeding. She looks toward the acrid sky, where a bright ray of sunlight is struggling to break through the clouds.
Oh, I almost forgot. My Easter chocolates.
She pulls out the chocolate from her pocket. It's drenched.
Happy Easter.
She seems to remember something. She blinks and smiles.
Huh? Isn't today also my birthday?
Oh, Sotheby. Oh, April 14th. Okay. It's Easter. It's April.
Timekeeper, I found her tracker. I asked the man selling Easter eggs nearby. He said he saw a girl in a green dress heading towards Grey Dog Hill. Let's go. Yes, it's time.
A disheveled-looking Sotheby bursts the crowd market on the back of a horse, trampling various crafts in the process. Serves you right.
Oh dear, I'm ever so sorry. I'll be sure to pay you back.
Yeah, you go, Sotheby.
And you? And you as well? Oh, this one's truly exquisite. I'll compensate you tenfold. What? Are you talking about my four-legged beast? It's very well behaved. I'll make it apologize to you.
Oh man, Sotheby, you are awesome. All right, here we go. Let me just take a screenshot of that and put it in uh our pictures here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and include this in the tomorrow's Twitter post, tomorrow's Blue Sky post.
Timekeeper, is that? Yes.
Sonato blinks.
Timekeeper, are you smiling? Miss Furtin, Mr. Netto, have you been waiting for me?
She pulls the reins tightly. Her hat is half missing and crooked. Her sleeves are stained with blood, and her skirt is charred and tattered. She's in rags, but her smile is joyful.
Wow.
The horse comes to a steady stop in front of them, breathing heavily through its large nostrils. Sotheby gently stroked its head.
Thank you, little one. Thank you for bringing me back.
She looks up and, imitating Eagle, reports loudly.
Miss Fatin, my exploration outside the suitcase is complete. I have gathered all the ingredients needed to treat Miss Sala's condition.
Really? Oh, cool.
And I've got corn seeds too.
Yo, really? Dang, I didn't think you could find a Jamaican pepper out here, but sure. This Code of Conduct, Revised Edition, Chapter 5, Dressing Etiquette. One must maintain a neat and tidy appearance, and avoid dirtying or damaging clothes. In the case of an accident, change promptly. Fitting. Very fitting. And yet, we still have an epilogue. Chapter 6. Love that picture. Part 6. The Sixth Etiquette. Oh, it's actually called The Sixth. Give me a lumberjack song, so I can find all the partners around the world. Hmm. A cotton swab dipped in iodine is gently pressed against Sotheby's wound.
Ooh, ouch.
Miss, please bear with me for a moment. It'll be over soon. Mr. Carlson?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it. Did it hurt? Keep going.
Moonlight streams through the floor length windows and into the quiet room. The gentle sound of the piano fills the air. I admit, music can distract from and alleviate pain, but even the most moving melody loses its charm when played repeatedly. Miss, perhaps we should try a different piece.
But I like playing this one.
In that case, you need to learn a new piece. I assure you, you'll enjoy playing something new.
Ouch.
I do apologize, Sotheby. Does the potion sting?
Mr. Carson,
Yes, my lady?
if this tiny wound hurts this much, what does it feel like to die?
Hmm, that's a good question. And you asked the right person. Are you afraid of death?
I I wasn't afraid before. It was a nightmare, a darkness, or long sleep.
And now?
Now, I'm a little scared.
Why?
Because they take my friends away. Like they'll fall asleep and never wake up.
Alright. Switch hands. Sotheby extends her other hand, and Mr. Carson gently applies the cotton swab to the wound on it. Ultimately, you're afraid of loneliness.
I'm not afraid of loneliness. Sotheby is not afraid of loneliness.
It's quite alright, my lady. No one wants to be lonely. But loneliness is not a monster. It's not enough to overwhelm a person. There are many people in this world who have done wrong in their lives, and oftentimes they don't even know why they do it. Ultimately, it's because they're afraid of being lonely. The fact is, loneliness isn't that scary. This is all Mod 7 Achilles' heel. Loneliness had its remedy.
What is it?
I think you may already know the answer, my lady. He puts down the cotton swab and carefully inspects Sotheby's wounds. I'm afraid I have to go now. I'll come and see you next time. I'm sure that by then, you'll be even more trustworthy young lady.
Hmm. Huh? Did I fall asleep?
A light knock raps on the door before it creaks open.
Can I come in? Hmm? Oh, it's you. Of course.
The scout slowly shuffles in.
Miss Sotheby, how's that potion coming along? Oh, the potion, yes. It's all finished. There are these sachets over here.
Sotheby proudly raises her head as she shows her friend her masterpiece.
I already gave Miss Crystal a little bit. Once she wakes up, she can drink some more, and it'll work even better.
I hope so. Eagle stands by the door, wanting to come closer, but feeling too timid to do so. Sotheby strides over to Eagle, takes her hand, and leads her to the experimentation table. She taps the test tubes.
Listen, don't they make a pretty sound? Ding, ding, dang, dong. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Such bright melodies.
Eagle tentatively reaches out a finger, and Sotheby gently taps the test tubes. They sway like wind chimes, producing a series of crisp sounds.
Huh? Do you like it? I love doing this on a quiet night. It's so much fun. Yeah, I like it. It's interesting.
She smiles shyly, but behind her eyes, it's clear to see that she has something to say. Sotheby looks at Eagle, places the test tube aside, and sits back on the bed, swinging her legs.
Well, Miss Eagle, I still want to play with her. I want to be with my friends forever and ever.
She lowers her eyes.
No,
She places her fingers anxiously, not knowing what to say.
I'm actually here to apologize. Huh? After you left, I kept thinking about what I said to you before. You see, I shouldn't have said those things to you. Not just about hoping you wouldn't play with her, but many, many other things too. I don't even know why I said it. Maybe because I also want to be friends with you, but I don't know how.
Oh, Eagle. It's surprisingly easier than you would think. Sotheby opens a small tin pot she pulled from the cabinet.
Try this! When you described the Poplar Rock rainbow candy to me before, I thought, would it be nice if there was a candy that after eating it, you could see a rainbow?
Sotheby puts one in her mouth as well, and the two of them chew together. They chew and chew. And chew and chew some more.
They're a bit tough, aren't they?
Gotta keep experimenting. The two look at each other. Sotheby is wincing, her hand on her aching jaw. They giggle.
Hey, I see it. There's a rainbow.
Eagle points to the ceiling. There's nothing there.
1, 2, 3, 7. Like Heimdall said, 7 colors.
The two of them tilt their heads back, grinning at the empty ceiling.
Look, it's Typhon. He's walking on the Rainbow Bridge. Hey, where's he going? Someone's stopping him. Who is that? That's Heimdall, the great hero who guards the Rainbow Bridge. He's giving Typhon directions. Where is Typhon going? He's going to battle with Jupiter and his army. Who's Jupiter? Oh, he's a really bad man. His mates are always giving Typhon trouble. They even come to bother me, but I must shy them off.
Oh, this is all pretend. Except for Typhon, I guess, who is her familiar. I didn't put that together until just now. That maybe those figures she's talking about aren't real.
Wow, that's amazing.
So I think Crystal and Eagle are just like playing along with her. But it's nice that they are playing now. Properly.
I hereby present you, Lady Sotheby, Captain of Typhon's army and leader of the victorious battle against Jupiter's army, with his first-class Medal of Honor.
Little Scout wobbles as she sits up, unpins the badge from her chest, and solemnly pins it to Sotheby's dress.
It is my honor, Commander.
Sotheby wobbles as she sits up and gives Eagle a less than perfect salute. Eagle adjusts Sotheby's hand to the correct salute position, then lies back down. The two laugh together. The night is still long. Ladies' Code of Conduct, Revised Edition, Chapter 6.
The results of Crystal's examination are in. A coagulation dysfunction caused temporary asphyxiation, which led to her fainting. No plant toxins have been found in her body. So, the popcorn wasn't toxic after all.
That's good to know.
We shouldn't have worried so much. She meticulously measured the herbal ingredients, ensuring they would cause no harm to humans. If there is any effect at all, it's probably just a slight, pleasant hallucination. There is no denying that she's skilled in managing toxins.
Okay. Yeah. A genius after all.
Dale Cowtongue isn't part of a fictional creature, but an arcane herb known as dyed pearlgrass. It is used in basic potions for healing and good luck.
Oh. Sotheby just doesn't know the proper names for things. Okay, Miss Mason, you gotta pick up the education, because Sotheby has a lot of catching up to do. She's a genius, but like, she could probably use a little bit more instruction on some common knowledge and some everyday, like, smarts. Ego can definitely help, but, you know, an adult tutor is definitely the most helpful, I think, for transmitting that kind of common sense knowledge.
The hoof of the four-legged beast is just a horse's hoof, and Jamaican pepper is also known as allspice.
Okay. These are all common things, but what about the immortal flower then? Wait, is the immortal flower just corn? Is that gonna be the twist?
Finally, an immortal flower is actually an naturally growing arcane plant called Talon Spike Crop. It is used in some unusual rituals. She has her own understanding of things, but that doesn't mean the things she mentions don't exist.
I see. Eccentric. That's the word. I mean, language is made up, so if no one's gonna teach you what things are and mean, you kind of ascribe your own names and meaning to it, don't you? And Sotheby, for better or for worse, is heavily sheltered, so she didn't have the chance to learn these proper names apparently. And I guess her father was always kind of too busy to teach her. And Mr. Carlson is just, doing his best, but they are in a master-servant relationship, so I don't know how much correction he can do uh, to Miss Sotheby's education. So yeah, Mrs. On, pick it up.
Although, it won't cure Crystal's condition. The potion will make her much more comfortable, and she won't faint anymore.
Oh, okay. As they speak, a little head peeks out from the wall. Well, small victories.
Psst, Miss Vertin. Miss Neto, come over here.
Little Scout pressed her finger to her lips. With deliberately lowered voices, the children seemed to be preparing something, either a prank or a surprise.
What's the matter, Eagle?
A large feathered hat also peeks out from the wall. Their two little heads are stacked one on top of the other. They both frown, their eyes bright and their expression serious.
Shh, come here and turn the lights off. Walk softly. Hurry up.
It feels like she'd been in the dark for an eternity. As consciousness returns to her body, the pale girl slowly sits up, her hand on her forehead. The emptiness of the room makes her shudder. Before she slept, she was in the middle of the chaos. When I've woken up, she's alone again.
Where am I? Oh, this is my room. I'm in my room. It's so quiet. Nothing like my dream. It's a bit cold. Is the window open? Did someone come in? Sotheby. That's right. I remember now. She was talking to me, but I couldn't hear her. Then I can't remember a thing. Huh? Seems like I fainted again.
She lowers her head and sighs softly.
It's so quiet. At night, when everyone else is asleep, I'm awake. And when everyone else is awake, I'm asleep. Maybe I scared her. Should I apologize? Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Sorry for suddenly fainting? It's not like I haven't tried it before. Apologies don't work. Everyone leaves eventually, and I'll be alone once again. You scared her. She won't want to spend time with you anymore.
She sits in familiar silence.
Alright, now, let me see if I can close this window. Ah, ah,
She struggles to prop herself up. As she turns, looking down at her feet dangling off the bed, she notices something. A small black creature has popped its head out from under the bed.
what is that?
He climbs on the bed, an apologetic look on its face. He grabs her hand in a nervous attempt to comfort her.
Are you Typhon?
The little black creature nods excitedly, points to the window, and hops over to close it.
Thank you, Typhon. Did Sotheby send you?
Typhon nods.
Where is she? Does she not want to see me?
Typhon shakes its head practically. It points out the room.
Is she out there?
Typhon doesn't reply. It jumps down from the windowsill and hurries back to Crystal's bedside, nearly stepping on its own tail on the way. Taking a deep breath, Typhon begins to grow larger.
What are you doing? Hey!
It doesn't respond, only growing larger and larger. Soon, it is so large that its bladed body starts to push Crystal's bed toward the door.
Where are you taking me? Typhon? I'm not at my room. Just getting home to prepare. Hey, Typhon, don't scare me. Everyone's asleep. You shouldn't disturb. Don't.
The little black creature continues to manically push. The little black creature continues to manically push Crystal's bed all the way down the hallway. She has to cling to its sides to balance herself. The door bursts open. There's a flash of white light, followed by a sudden, brief dizziness. Then, above her head, comes a continuous sound of popping. They're not loud like an explosion, but gentle and fragrant, like a flower bursting open. Pop, pop, pop. The air should be filled with a sweet aroma.
Miss Cristallo!
Cristallo! The pale girl opens her eyes.
Miss Cristallo, come and try some. Come and try some. This is popping candy popcorn. I made it with real corn this time. Corn? Did you find a cornfield? Sotheby got some corn seeds from outside the suitcase, so we allocated a piece of land in the wilderness to grow them on.
Heck yeah, Everton.
We used a growth potion to hasten the growing process.
And good job, Druvis.
You should also thank Miss Eagle. She came up with the brilliant idea of adding pepper candy to popcorn. It's even more delicious now.
The scout blushes. He offers Cristallo a handshake. Cristallo smiles, takes her hand. Their hands shake firmly.
Experiment number 53 is successful. You can draw a smiley face on a sticky note now, Miss Cristallo.
The popcorn is flying like flower petals.
Lisa's Gravelot. Louisa's Gravelot. The blue one tastes like a stream. The pink ones are the best. They're like flowers. Wait, no. The green ones are my favorite.
This apple prefers the red ones. They conjure up the image of parchment and a crackling fire, something you'd want to revisit on a winter night with the thrilling works of Christopher Marlowe.
Timekeeper, may I? Try this one. You'll love it. This snack is not nothing I've ever tasted. You can definitely tell it wasn't made in any ordinary factory. Really? That's great.
Sotheby, a sparkle in her eyes, raises her head and shouts with joy.
Sotheby is so happy.
The feathers on her hat bob happily as she makes her way around the group.
Miss Costello, you simply must try this.
She hands over a piece of golden popcorn. Costello takes it and puts it in her mouth.
This is popcorn. Yes, this is popcorn. Popping candy popcorn. Yes, popping candy popcorn. It's sweet. Yes. It's sweet.
Ladies' Code of Conduct, revised in Chapter 6. If one is to fail in the aforementioned etiquette, it is of no matter, because there is one etiquette that makes all others pale in comparison, one that is learned the moment one is born. The Ladies' Code of Conduct, revised Chapter 6, Caring for Others. One must care for others, in joy or sorrow, misunderstanding or anger. Indeed, one must never stop caring for those around oneself. Although love cannot save us from the fate of death, it can allow us to imagine an eternal kingdom, a place without loneliness. Well. It seems our story has come to an end. But this is just one of many stories of the lady making new friends. It seems that she's becoming a true lady, isn't she? Yes, a very, very good lady indeed. Wonderfully done, Reverse 999. Wonderfully done. It's a mixture of a story of growing up, of combating loneliness, and not conforming to society, but rather finding people who will understand you and help translate you to the rest of society. Not quashing what makes you unique, but rather celebrating and sharing the language, in this case, common sense, so that we can all understand each other a bit better. The writing in this game is so good. I appreciate that they didn't tiptoe around what Sotheby was doing was a bit much for Cristallo. Just has to dial it back a little bit, because Cristallo is a sick patient. But Eagle did go a bit too far, telling her she couldn't hang out with her anymore. But I don't think she had the words to properly gauge how much she could say and what was too far. And I think I still agree with the general sentiment that you need to give people proper rest if they're ailing, especially with someone who has a congenital disease like Cristallo does. But again, it is surviving living, so there has to be some kind of balance in the two. And also showcasing once again Timekeeper's extremely high amount of emotional intelligence. She doesn't say a lot, and she's often very. She seems to work pretty slowly when it comes to making those kind of decisions. But the entire time, everyone was already panicking, thinking of rescue plans and all of that. Vernon was just let's trust Sotheby. It's not yet time. And then the moment it's time, Vernon is outdoor ready to rescue Sotheby, but Sotheby didn't need saving. Okay, so that is the end of Sotheby's anecdote here. Let's claim our reward. You can ring my bell,